You see these Namibian youth that are stuck in Ukraine now. This is the result of how most Namibian youth detach themselves from politics.
Shalom, my safeguarding families around the world. It is your safeguarding officer, Jeff. And today I just want to come and give a big thumbs up to a sister, a lady from Southern Africa, who is really addressing a situation that is current and modern and really does need our youth, or what they call themselves now, the youths, to really think about. She's addressing a very serious issue about the youth or the young people really not, focusing or looking at current issues pertaining life and things that are happening around the world. And then unfortunately, they suffer the consequences of that. Just to let you know that she's addressing, I think, a people from Southern Africa, by the country of Namibia. These are my brothers and my sister from another mother. But I think this goes beyond the Namibian youth. And it's actually a dilemma of the worldwide youth. It's a phenomenon that needs to be addressed. Because indeed, they do need to get updated about what is happening around the world. And just not to be on social media, just doing things that maybe, or in most cases, don't advance their life or don't actually keep them from safety. Safeguarding is a serious thing and it must be addressed. Right now, we are praying for children and young people and families of Ukraine and Russia because of what is going on. It is paramount that, people be updated. So the youth, I am actually in agreement with this sister about the seriousness of how effective it is for the youth to be updated with what is actually happening around the world. Just have a look at this video and just see what this lady is talking about.
The tension between Russia and Ukraine has been ongoing for weeks and weeks now. The Russian president even sent out a chilling warning already. It's very surprising to see that these students are coming out now to request the Namibian government to intervene in a war zone to repatriate them from there. This is exactly what I've been talking about. Namibian youth detach themselves from politics. I don't think some of those students there knew what was going on, because we use social media as a platform to just post memes, jokes. You are following Kim Kardashian, you are following Kanye West drama. I've heard a lot of Namibian youth in the past few days since this war started talking about, I don't like politics, I don't like politics. Flipping a wig that was bought from another country. Huh? The Vupa that your boyfriend is driving. How do you think we are buying these things from other states? It's through political relations. If the economical logistic is affected by this political tension that is going on in the Eastern world, you will go to the shop one day and buy sugar for 299. Then you come in the street, oh boy, oh man, this sugar is expensive. The government, what? You don't know what is happening around you. This is how even a crazy person can come from anywhere just to come and manipulate you. Anyone can just be a politician today. Just come here and manipulate you. Oh, if you vote for me, I will give you jobs. Then you run. You are following wrong politicians. That one will give us jobs. From where? Do you think the current government is keeping jobs somewhere? These jobs, we must just keep them. We will not give them. Do you think that is happening? This is why politics is important. You don't have to be a politician to know what is politics. That Vrupa of your boyfriend, it will stop, because the parts should be bought from outside the country. If those countries are affected, no matter how far it is, Namibia belongs in a global community. We trade with other people. We have political relations with other people. Whatever happens to another state affects us. We are so invested in things that don't shape none of our livelihood. Nothing. It's just our grandfathers and grandmothers, our mothers and fathers that are lining up there voting. Namibian youth are just sitting at home. I will not vote. I will not vote for that Swapo. Do you think you are punishing Swapo by not voting? If you sit at home, other people will make decisions on your behalf. So now you're telling me, Russia is far, what? Do you even know who is in relation with who supports Russia? Do you even know who can go to war if Russia attacks which country? Who can attack back? I'm taking order. If you pay 50%, where do you think these orders are coming from? It's political relations. If that country cuts us off, do you think you will get this with these wigs? Very soon we will not be able to identify you from your uncle because those wigs will not come. If South Africa is fighting, we'll feel it. Even if it's Russia that is fighting, my friend, there is an effect on our economy. Even Corona, when Corona started, it starts in China, it's very far. Now it's here. It's here. We lost our loved ones from Corona that did not start anywhere in Namibia. It started in the outside world. That's how connected we are to the outside world. You see now the situation that our Namibian youth in Ukraine are facing. I don't even believe that some of those youth knew what was happening around them. For as long as your Instagram is on, your Facebook is on, your WhatsApp status, you are posting jokes. Some of them. Don't get me wrong. I sympathize with those students there. And I do pray that nothing happens to any of them. I do pray. But I want to use this to urge every Namibian youth that has detached themselves and discarded politics, that one day you will find yourself in a very dangerous situation. Now they're asking the Namibian government, please repatriate us, do this. There's no one who's sitting at an embassy right now in Ukraine, signing papers of people. People are scared. Their homes are being invaded. Banks have closed. Do you think the Namibian government can send an airplane from Namibia now to go in that airspace of Ukraine where there is war? This was supposed to be done when there was still time, when the situation was still intensified. We were supposed to already say, no, the situation where we are is not safe. Please do this for us. Which office in Ukraine do you think the Namibian government can engage with now? To calmly sit and talk or whatever, be it telephonically, be it Zoom meeting. Which office in Ukraine do you think can attend to the Namibian request now, during a war? Do you think our president at this stage can call the Ukrainian president to ask for the students? Do you think that Ukrainian president will even listen? He's scared for his life. If Namibian youth don't ignore politics, if we read even the headlines, one day pick a newspaper, even once in a while, even once a month, pick a newspaper and try to engage. I don't like reading long posts. I don't like to read. But you can read a post that is body shaming someone. These dramas on Facebook that people are insulting others with screenshots. You can read long screenshots of drama. But you can't read what's happening around you. You don't know what's happening. This is how you are blaming the government for everything. Oh, the government this. Oh, the government this. You people, you are the government yourselves. Sometimes I even hear the youth talking about, oh, the parliament is full of old people. If we put you there, what will you do if you don't even know what is happening in Ukraine? You don't even know what is happening between Namibia and Botswana just last year. So if you want young people in the parliament, you young people, you should have views on things that affect your country. Now that things are happening around you, people don't know. What is Ukraine? Who is Russia? What? Who is Putin? I don't like politics. I don't like... You are flipping a wig that came through politics.
Right there. So you've seen this, the clip. And the lady definitely is quite concerned about, the youth or the young people or the people that are studying in Ukraine at the moment. She's talking about... Definitely they'd known if they had been following the news. And it's not only Namibian news, it's world news, even where they are. I think she's particularly addressing the young people that are locked or are currently stuck in Ukraine or in Poland or in these other countries where people have fled to from Ukraine. And she's saying to them literally, if they had been following the news, if they had been keen to not watch other things that probably won't help their life, like, I'm not saying there are any whatever program people have put together, there's a reason for it, but there are some that are of importance, like watching the news. And it won't take you long to just watch a couple of minutes to just watch and be updated about what's going on. She is saying if only they had taken time to look at the tension that has been rising for over the past few weeks pertaining Russia and Ukraine, they would have made a sound judgment on when to actually exit Ukraine for safety. Right now, she's saying to them that it's kind of too late for you to cry for help right now, because as much as the president would like to help you, the Ukrainian president right now, he's in a place whereby he's thinking about his people, his country, his life. So your president is also thinking about he himself and how he can help you, but he's limited and he's tied up. So it is critical and it is paramount that we observe what's happening around the world. In safeguarding, we say safeguarding is everyone's responsibility. You can't wait for somebody else to come and keep you safe. You have to keep yourself safe first. You have to be updated. You have to be focused. You have to know what's happening around you. You have to know what's happening around your world. Get to know. Don't wait for somebody else to come and tell you, oh, there's a war. Get updated. You know, it's just not only about you knowing just about what you do, but it's also about having a holistic view of what is happening around you. And that is what we call keeping yourself safe. You know, but I give this lady thumbs up for really bringing it into our youth that it is paramount. They get to be updated. Just don't sit there and watch some soaps and some dramas and some comedies. And we're not saying it's bad to watch those things. Watch them, but create some time also to be updated about what is happening around your world. So that when things like this, what is happening, and we pray that by God's grace, this can be resolved as quickly as possible, because it is affecting our children and young people around the world. Not only for those that are fleeing, but also for those that are watching news, and for those that are receiving this atrocious, terrible news. They are suffering trauma and mentally being disturbed of seeing children dying, children, you know, in war zones and all these things. So it's not only affecting the children, the Russian children, but mostly the Ukrainian children. It is affecting children around the world. So thank you very much. Please, youth, if you happen to see this message, please be updated. Get to know the world around you. Keep yourself safe. And this way you will be able to help to keep other people safe. When you get this information, I would like to request you to pass it to another youth. Pass it to another young person. Pass it to another young man, young woman, so that they can see the need for them to be updated. Thank you very much. I pray if you have not subscribed, kindly let me invite you to subscribe to Safeguarding Watoto channel. Please share this message and ensure you leave your notification bell on, so that next time we bring some news, you will be updated. Until then, I'm Jeff from Safeguarding Watoto.